Hey guys, it's Dr. Osborne. Welcome to your Monday motivation. And I just want to kind of start off. I think one of the interesting things is tomorrow's my birthday, or actually the 4th is my birthday. But there's a lot of stuff that's going on, and I don't know if you guys feel it, but there's a lot of conflicting information out there. And in science, there is no conflicts, right? There's truth and there's not truth, and so there's only conflicts in politics. And so my Monday morning mindset is I really just wanted to talk to you guys about I don't know if you've ever heard of the 100th monkey. And I really think that with all this craziness around us, with all these mandates, with all these scary headlines, it's a time right now. I want you to start questioning. I want you to start challenging. I really want you to start going against this current medical and cultural norms. I want you to remember the 100th monkey. And where this comes from is on a remote island in some place in the world, I don't remember where it was. There was a species of monkey that was being studied, and they observed this monkey. And what they found was that the monkeys actually love to pick these wild yams. And then they take them up in a tree and they eat them as they sat there, and they squawked away as monkeys do. And then one day, one of these monkeys actually went down to the ocean and he washed his yams before he started chilling out on the beach. And then he ate his yam. It's kind of a weird behavior for a monkey to, especially this species of monkey that forever had been just going up to the tree. Yet day by day, a few more like-minded monkeys followed. And soon more and more of these monkeys, they drifted down. And what did they do? They started to do the same, something that was against their nature, unprecedented. And eventually there was this 100th monkey, that one monkey that was the tipping point. And when she finally went down to join the once weird group of monkeys by the ocean that were actually washing and eating something shifted and something changed. And the observer, the people that were watching this, said it was at this point that the researchers around the world who had spent years studying this species of monkey, what they did is they suddenly noticed that monkeys thousands of miles apart started to do the exact same thing. They get down out of their tree and they'd wash their yams in the ocean before they ate them. Why? Right? There was no monkey to monkey connection. There was no Facebook tests to monkeys. No Facebook Lives, TikToks, likes, emojis. There was no news to unify them. What they called this critical mass that they all needed to wash their yams. But once that critical mass was reached, the scientists described what actually came next as a shift in perception, a change in how the monkeys saw the world, or how they saw their food, or how they saw each other. See, something happens once a critical mass is achieved. And we've seen it a few times in our life when it seems like our entire consciousness as a culture, or as a people, actually makes this distinct shift all at once. See, look, we have to start challenging accepted and cultural norms. And we're still living neck deep in this pre-critical mass of living in a post-critical mass mentality, right? And as you question authority, as you rebel against the standard of care, the standard of sick care, and you break those cultural comfort zones, what'll happen is your actions and your ideas, well, they'll actually seem at first like a bunch of crazy monkeys excited about washing their yams in the ocean. But just take comfort in knowing that the general population who looks at you, the people that look at you funny when you say that you're fasting, or funny when you say you're surging, or funny that you say when you're staying away from sugar, just have a little, or the people that shake their head when you say you prioritize sleep, or you get adjusted, or you get your family adjusted, you find out that they're not alone. And simply that band of squawking monkeys, they're still up in those trees. But as more and more of us are leaving those branches, more and more of us are going to the water's edge and putting our feet in the sand with the 5 essentials. Look, you're not alone, and your message is being heard over these rude, shaming, accusatory chatter of those monkeys that are still up in the trees. And it won't be long until more and more people either get the urge to feel the warmth of the sun, or those who are encouraged by others to leave that cultural norm will actually start to join in and live a healthy, sane, non-conflicted life. Because sometimes we'll hit that critical mass and people will venture out and they'll start to question what they once defended, and they'll start to act against what they once accepted. Just look at Dr. Fauci, right? Many of us don't even know why they did it, but suddenly it felt right and it made sense, and the old model just felt wrong. And that's how it works. You don't need convincing. No convincing is needed. It's energetic. It's part of us. It's our connection through our collective consciousness. So in time, those who remain smug up in their trees and their post-critical mass, judgmental world. They'll look out at a place that's inconsistent with the times. And as we once did down in the surf, as we were questioning those monkey standards, right? I want you to think of grandma's objections to computers or cell phones or a digital phone, right? Or uncut your TV. That's an example of pre-critical mass thinking in this post-critical mass world. It's our nature to question, and that is the very basis of science and learning. And it drives us to act on what we believe and to do what is right for us, and not just for us, but our family and the world. And so when enough people do this, the community at large, what it's going to do is it's going to take care of ourselves. We are society. Each one of us is society. So you have to follow your gut. You keep learning, you keep challenging, and I'm right there with you. Just be a crazy monkey. And guys, we can make this world a better place. This is Dr. Osborne, your Monday morning mindset, thinking about you, loving you, and make it a great weekend.